Virtual Beings News Summary September 2, 2025. Keon, developed by Higgsfield, represents an entertainment-first synthetic performer with significant contracted revenue claims, while the Miss England pageant's dedicated AI round operationalizes avatars as commercial-ready, brand-pitchable entrants, together evidencing mainstream cultural formats that treat virtual beings as monetizable entertainment properties rather than purely technical demonstrations. Jock AI's Avatarx is positioned for creative automation in synthetic media, and contemporaneous trade coverage describes brands moving to AI avatars as digital models for campaign visuals, indicating a pipeline where virtual beings serve as scalable marketing talent that can be art-directed, iterated, and versioned without live shoots. Hydra AI's catalog of 230-plus avatars, personal avatar creation, and multi-avatar scene dialogues, combined with Epic's Meta-Human for Houdini workflow for importing rigged, textured digital humans with procedural hair and alembic export, show an ecosystem of creator-side platforms that lower technical barriers to producing multi-character virtual performances and integrating high-fidelity humans into procedural VFX pipelines. In Singapore, SBS Transit and Sentosa's Images of Singapore Attraction are deploying digital human interfaces to reach customers and address manpower constraints, indicating practical enterprise adoption of avatar agents for transit information, visitor guidance, and venue operations. Shy's Grok integrates companion avatars within its iOS app, and GeoHotstar's Ria streaming buddy with voice print language support exemplifies consumer-facing virtual companions embedded in everyday media platforms, where avatars act as persistent guides for discovery, access, and interaction. Reports around Meta Platforms' avatar and chatbot implementations describe celebrity likeness mimicry, the generation of sexualized images, and policy constraints within AI Studio on impersonation, alongside measures to limit sensitive topics with teens, collectively underscoring unresolved governance issues in deploying widely accessible, avatarized assistants at platform scale. Stable Avatar, developed by researchers from Fudan University, Microsoft Research Asia, Shen Jiaotong University, and Tencent, is the first end-to-end video diffusion transformer designed for infinite-length audio-driven avatar video generation. Unlike prior models that rely on third-party audio embedding extractors and suffer from error accumulation, Stable Avatar introduces a time-step-aware audio adapter to stabilize long video synthesis, an audio-native guidance mechanism to improve synchronization, and a dynamic weighted sliding window strategy for smooth frame fusion. It preserves identity without face swapping or restoration tools and supports resolutions up to 832x480. The project provides code, training scripts, low-RA fine-tuning options, and compatibility with Comfy UI, Gradio, and Hugging Face spaces. It requires significant GPU resources but can run on multi-GPU setups and new NVIDIA Blackwell chips, with inference optimized for memory efficiency. Roblox anchors platform-scale avatar and NPC behavior in live services, as seen in user reports that new avatar settings caused animation regressions, underscoring how configuration layers affect runtime state machines in player expression and character control. Bilibili exemplifies creator-driven distribution of NPC modifications for games like Mad Island, with mod authors showcasing altered behaviors to niche audiences. CD Projekt and C Games signal institutional investment via roles dedicated to AI-driven enemy, NPC, and broader character systems as well as pipeline architecture, indicating that synthetic character behavior, tooling, and production integration are treated as core competencies for forthcoming releases. TikTok demonstrates avatar native performance formats through ViaTuber clips and a named ViaTuber concert by Dina Khalil, showing how short-form video and live events sustain persistent virtual personas for music and general streaming while leveraging platform discovery and engagement mechanics optimized for creator avatars. Epic Games provides the key production stack for high-fidelity digital humans through Unreal Engine's Meta-Human, Live Link Face, and Capture Manager workflows, with forum cases illustrating real-world breakpoints in subject routing and take ingestion that teams must stabilize for dependable face performance retargeting. Adobe Stock supplies ready-to-license digital human visual assets, including AI-generated silhouettes with editorial qualifiers, enabling teams to communicate digital human concepts in campaigns and documentation without commissioning custom character art. South China Morning Post documents commercial misuse of AI-generated celebrity clones in China to simulate endorsements and drive product sales, a case that highlights consumer deception, unauthorized likeness exploitation, and the operational ease of deploying synthetic faces at marketing scale, reinforcing the need for provenance, consent, and authentication controls around public figure avatars. Reddit functions as the primary discourse layer around avatars and NPCs, from community celebration of Minecraft's Steve as a highly modded blank canvas avatar, to pre-release analysis of distinct story NPCs in Zeneless Zone Zero and playful design experiments like gesture-based dab interactions. This demonstrates how forum culture incubates expectations for customization breadth, narrative specificity in NPC design, and inventive interaction paradigms for synthetic characters. Ache-driven production in AI Heartbeat Night shows a shift from superficial virtual hosts toward structural integration of generative systems across visuals, narrative, and effective design. While large-scale platform distribution of virtual personas reveals operational and governance constraints around labeling and interaction boundaries, together these developments position virtual beings as core creative infrastructure and as mass-reach communicators whose deployment quality depends on end-to-end editorial and safety controls. Regional tourism is adopting virtual humans as persistent destination IP and service interfaces. Shanxi's program links cross-provincial online promotion with the Qinjin Good Travel Card, and the partnership with Shanghai Film Group aligns content production resources with service delivery and brand continuity. By anchoring outreach in stable avatar identities, cultural symbols and benefits can be presented coherently across digital campaigns and on-site experiences. Boehringer Ingelheim applies an AI avatar to stroke communication, combining standardized medical messaging with scenario-specific guidance grounded in patient experience. Such avatars can reduce comprehension barriers and support consistent education, with the same architecture extendable to other conditions where patients and caregivers need clear, repeatable, context-aware explanations. Chinese market reporting indicates virtual humans are capturing brand budgets as controllable, always available spokespersons whose content throughput and message discipline suit live streaming, short-form video, and multi-channel commerce. The formalization of virtual fitting standards complements this commercialization by making avatar-based try-on more reliable across platforms, improving garment avatar alignment and reducing friction in purchase decisions. X Financial's Win Dai Dai illustrates a branded 24/7 avatar agent connected to generative components and business flows, handling customer questions, guidance, and task routing. This pattern ties a recognizable virtual persona to measurable service metrics such as availability, response consistency, and handoff quality, offering a template for financial and service industries deploying virtual human seats at production scale. Public-facing institutions are turning to digital humans and digital doubles for multilingual news delivery, hosting, and stage interaction. The SEO Summit News Center demonstrated trilingual live avatar broadcasting with on-site personalization. The Shanxi Association for Science and Technology's Qin Shapu functions as a fixed science communication persona. The Big Data Expo staged real-time avatar guest interactions, and a 3D digital double-enabled keynote delivery paired with technical walkthroughs, together showing versatility across broadcast, outreach, and live events. ArcSoft appears as an imaging and 3D modeling infrastructure supplier within virtual human concept indices. 360 Security Technology is positioned within agentic and AIC concept groupings relevant to avatar ecosystems, and HeyGen's Avatar 4 provides single-image presenter synthesis with gesture, expression, and precise lip sync for high-fidelity production. These offerings span capture, reconstruction, synthesis, and runtime, forming an end-to-end toolchain for avatar creation and deployment. The National Method for Assessing Shape Differences between Virtual Human Models provides a shared technical basis for digital try-on systems across design, development, and evaluation, enabling interoperable sizing, clearer performance benchmarks, and more consistent user experience, which in turn supports scalable virtual commerce operations anchored in avatars. Meta's virtual celebrity distribution highlights risks in identity claims, boundary-crossing interactions, and user confusion. Robust governance requires prominent labeling, conservative interaction defaults, and graduated moderation for vulnerable users, aligning avatar design and deployment with transparency and safety commitments, while preserving their utility as expressive, scalable communicators. Sichuan City Vocational College used a large-screen virtual digital human for real-time orientation Q&A and campus guidance. Shandong Tourism Vocational College embedded digital human practice in fundamentals of artificial intelligence applications for AI plus tourism education. A Hangzhou primary school employed an AI digital human to narrate anti-Japanese war history as the first lesson. Chengdu issued 4-direction AI industry policies supporting such deployments. Jian Unicom and Jiangxi Unicom New Industrialization Research Institute presented the award-winning project Data Elements as the helm, training AI digital human instructors to power Luxshare intelligent manufacturing's digital economy. deploying digital human instructors for standardized skills training and knowledge transfer aligned to production line scenarios at Luxshare Intelligent Manufacturing. The SCO Summit News Center in Tianjin used a trilingual digital human news presenter and offered landmark-themed digital human souvenirs, demonstrated a green screen capture-to-generation workflow with translation for real-time cross-language broadcasting. The fourth digital trade fair scheduled a digital human debate competition assessing expression, dialogue, and retrieval. Guizhou Big Data Group showcased the digital human Wang Yangming for knowledge narration in embodied intelligence programming. Shanxi's digital restoration exhibition of the Tianlongshan Grottos and the 3D hyper-realistic digital human Mulan operated as cultural IP for exhibitions, performances, and communication. Fashion Holdings and Tianjin Northern Performing Arts Group partnered to develop fashion and arts digital human personas, and to implement virtual spokespersons, AI cameras, electronic commemorative tickets, and VR scenes in cultural tourism and performing arts settings. Hunan Tourism Group deployed the digital humans Quang Feng and Cheng Xiaoji on official channels for discipline publicity, integrity education, and compliance reminders within enterprise governance communication. A market reference attributes a high proportion of AI-generated search results and about 500 million Chinese yuan in Q2 digital human revenue to Baidu without specifying products or implementations. Together, male subcultures in Japan, generating sexual capital and gender class mobility in a low-birth society and media and ambivalence, the ambivalences of virtual love, conversational, embodied, and hyper-real intimacy in the social VR platform VR Chat Show Virtual, being practices anchored in avatar embodiment and mediated voice, with platforms providing the stage for identity performance and intimacy. In Japan, male creators' adoption of cute female avatars with transformed voices situates avatar performance as a vehicle for gender play and social mobility in gaming and live-stream contexts on YouTube, while research on VR chat analyzes how conversational exchange, embodied presence, and hyperreal representation enable forms of virtual love and intimate connection in avatar-centric spaces, with VR chat presented as the concrete environment for relationship formation. The rise of AI-generated influencers, cybersecurity, trust, and the future of social media marketing in Morocco positions AI-generated virtual influencers as brand-managed campaign assets whose effectiveness depends on design features that address consumer trust, transparency, and security. The paper frames these synthetic spokespersons as operational advertising technologies deployed to influence purchase intention, emphasizing governance practices and risk controls as integral to execution, disclosure, and credible performance measurement in the Moroccan social media context. Experience of teaching within technology considers how learners may become virtual beings in higher education, focusing on the implications of digitally mediated embodiment for continuity of identity, institutional anchoring, and pedagogical support. Although specific platforms or toolchains are not identified, the analysis contextualizes virtual being status as a lived condition for students whose learning presence and role are negotiated through persistent digital personas rather than fixed institutional foundations. To make sure you never miss a new video and to help us reach more great viewers like you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon under the subscribe tab for notification.